Yeah, so there was some amount of stuff happening, so I'm a slight bit late here, like 30 minutes or so. But more importantly, my friend was rolling and did in fact get Banitoria, and then she rolled on the other banner and got 3 copies of Pokéhime. So that's nice. Anyways, since last time, last time being the time I was actually doing the event and not whatever the hell the last stream was, which was, well, I know what it was. Between then, I farmed this event a lot, and I only have the gold mats left and, you know, the gold foes that I can get and other plot relevant stuff. And, well, let's just say that it was a poor choice, because the event does cap how much QP you can get for the plot progression. And I maxed out pretty quickly. I'm now at 69 nice million, which is, you know, not the worst, but at this point I don't need QP. Because, let me go and showcase this. Not that. Here, I got NP2 Okita. She's currently at NP2 999. Which is probably where she will stay, because she's not that great. I have NP2 Banitoria at 1099. Again, this is where she's going to stay at, probably, because I just want the NP gods to go. And then we have Lambdarulis, I guess, who is 999, but I need 3 laws for this. I don't have any right now, so I need to go and get some. And this event, unfortunately, is not gonna be giving those until the second half, I believe. So this is all I can do. This does mean that I need 30 million, I believe, for the skills. And I don't have that much yet, but that's the only QP I actually need. And that's what sucks about this. Because this event is going to give me like 230 million more. Anyways, last time we did the second casino. What I did not do was this, because it would have involved grinding, so let's head in there. Support only. Nice. Now that I've had time to think I now know what this little jingle jangle actually reminds me of, and it is in fact not Disney. No, it's Donkey Kong Country Returns and or Tropical Freeze. Anyways, quite the scene, huh? Yes, it is. Nighttime is lively around here. It's nice going on walks like this now and then, isn't it, senpai? Huh? Did you hear that? I hear car noises. Well now, fancy seeing you here, little girl. Good evening, Camilla. I take it you're out on a drive? Why yes, I am. I didn't have anything to steal tonight, so this seemed like a good way to kill time. And as luck would have it, I was just thinking I could use another change of pace. How about coming for a spin? No thanks, it feels like it's been kind of unsafe. Oh relax, it won't bite. Trust me, you'll love it. What do you think, senpai? I think your sports car can fit 2 people. You're going to risk it, huh? Understood, then I'll come with you. The last time we were in this car, we were so focused on escaping that we couldn't really enjoy it. Oh, wait, what about seating? What about it? 3 of you fit in there last time, didn't you? So fitting only 2 of you in the passenger seat should be easy, even if you will have to share a seatbelt. I guess so. The 2 of us together will still be a tight fit, but I suppose 2 is better than 3 in this case. Though I do have to ask, is it legal to ride like that in America? Well, as far as I know, America has absolutely no laws about anything, so you can just do whatever the hell you want. That's how America works, right? Freedom, yeehaw! Servants hardly need to concern ourselves with law. In fact, I'd love to see them try to ride as a ticket. Even servants should abide by the law. Now stop fretting and getting already. I've got just the cause in mind. Wow, the wind really hits you in a convertible, doesn't it, senpai? It feels wonderful. Whoa. I remember Da Vinci's ornithopter was structurally similar. But you really can go so much faster on a paved road where there aren't any obstacles to worry about. Though of course you still need to be careful not to drive too fast, okay? If something were to run out onto the road, you wouldn't be able to... Ah, Camilla, look out! Man, oh man, it's gonna be a busy night. My schedule's so jam-packed you'd think I was a super hot singer. And you'd be right too, because I totally am. Doubtful. Alright, I'll have to hurry if I'm gonna get to crash my first show on time. Time for a little shortcut across the street. Crossing the streets without using... Well, I guess that dialogue is gone. Yeah. Hey, Elizabeth is dead. Nice. Is it just me or did we almost run someone over? Oh, it was only almost. Man, Camilla, you just really are the Grand Central Station of Disappointment, aren't you? Someone we thankfully missed because they dived headfirst into some nearby bushes? Yes, you're right. It is rather refreshing to drive on a paved road with no obstacles to worry about. Though of course, that's only to be expected since the road's whole raison d'être is to let cars drive smoothly. Flawless French. Don't question it. That's why I always end up going faster than I mean to. But don't worry, I'm used to these kind of speeds. We must have just thought we saw someone. Yeah. You know, this seems like a good opportunity to chat. If there's anything you wanted to ask me, now's your chance. Okay then, why do you become a phantom thief? You don't beat around the bush, do you? Well, it's simple. Because there's something I want. I see. You mean like the Eye of Medjed? I prefer not to mention this over much because it's not very exciting, but specifically it's something I want to buy. So I've been going after art in order to save up the money I need. After all, jewels are so much lighter and fun than big, heavy stacks of bills, right? Okay then, obvious follow-up. What is it you want to buy so badly? I think I'll drag that one out for a little longer, so I can see the look on your face when I tell you what it is. I mean, I think we've already established that for characters that are not me. I get the feeling that Reckless Driver really did a number on me, but there's no time to worry about that now. Next up, my uninvited performance at the costume party. I'd better hurry. Time for another shortcut. Not again! Okay, this time we definitely hit an Elizabeth. I'm pretty sure that was... Now, what were we talking about again? Oh yes, the purchase I want to make. I'm still in the planning phase for that, so you'll just have to be patient. I wonder who I should ask to handle the building. They'll need some knowledge of architecture, of course. Maybe the Assyrian Empress would be my best bet. I certainly wouldn't mind if it ended up floating. Oh, I'm sorry. I just got caught up in my planning for a moment. You understand what it's like when you're looking forward to something. Alright, any other questions? Well, I'm a little curious about this car. It's no ordinary car, is it? No, it's not. Essentially, it's my noble phantasm. My Iron Maiden given new form. Don't worry, there won't be any spikes coming out from the seats. Unless I want them to, of course. My usual Iron Maiden isn't what I used when I was alive either. It's only a fantasy that became associated with me. Somebody believed Lady Carmilla must have had an Iron Maiden like that, so I gained one as a heroic spirit. So now that I'm a Phantom Thief, it's only natural that fantasy would change to match. I see. That's very... Look out! Next up, my surprise show at Metal Fest. Man, all these performances one after another sure takes a toll on... Oh, come on! That's what you get for not getting released as a costume, I guess. Or another alternative version of Elizabeth, because we need more of those. Damn, she's tougher than I thought. Did you just whisper something, Carmilla? Have you been doing this on purpose the whole... What? I don't know what you're talking about. Now, let's keep this drive and the pointless chit-chat going a little longer, shall we? I think I can finish this with the next one. Look out! The gas pedal is stuck. Damn, so close. Alright, fine. I suppose we'll just have to sell this outside the car. I'll say I had to look out. You could have killed me. So you're the one who's nearly been running me over all night. And here I thought you were an assassin sent from an evil idol agency to ruin my tour. I mean, an assassin is not that far away from the truth. It's a good thing my senses were already finally honed for my next show, or I'd never have dodged in time. Seriously, I can't afford to get in an accident right now. There's a mysterious gate to another world I was planning to go through, unauthorized, so I could fight monsters with the power of song for my fourth show of the night. Then you're lucky I spared you from inadvertently ending up as that world's demonic overlord. Say, I wish shock of your new surroundings would cause an effect, sending you back in time or something. No way that would happen. I would have fight there like the brave hero I am. I'll probably end up facing off with some woman in a red dress for the final battle. I'm not sure what this is specifically a reference to, but I'm going to assume Dragon Quest. Speaking of, what's with you? You look different somehow. Why did she take her clothes off? Calling cord. Huh? She left her calling card again, but this time there's no message on the back. It's just a glamour shot of Carmilla in her swimsuit. Swimsuit? Is that what's going on here? Well, it's normal for idols to dress up in swimsuits. Expected even. Besides, this armor practically is a bikini. Don't be ridiculous. You know that practically and actually are very, very different things. That dated armor may look like a bikini, but it's a far cry from the real deal. Oh yeah? You haven't won yet. Hey, deal it. Whose side are you on? Me? Well, absolutely 137% Carmilla. Elizabeth can go find me at my house. Don't you drag Master into this. It's disgraceful. This is exactly why you'll never be a real socialite. You know, I thought you were beneath me, but seeing you like this makes me want to run you over for good. Right back at you. Who cares if you have a swimsuit now? It's still just one new outfit. Besides, if you're going to deny this is a real swimsuit, I can just take yours for myself. After all, slaying monsters and taking their gear is something brave heroes like me do all the time. Go ahead. I'd love to see you try. Okay. That is it's essentially a swimsuit. Increases crit hit damage. That's kind of annoying, but alright. Don't see much reason not to pop all the skills immediately. Guess we can start off with a BQQ. Alright. I should leave another turn. On the other hand, though, I might want to actually stun here. Then let's go for the AQA. Get that NP going if possible. Failing to do so might be kind of bad, but oh well. NPAA should do it. If I had just gone ahead and popped the attack up here, I would have won by default already. But this'll do. Who needs NPs anyways? Ugh. Gasp. Stop this. You shouldn't be fighting amongst you, self? What are we going to do, Master? I don't think they'll listen to us. Maybe we should find someone to help. You two, cut it out. No crime will go unpunished, as long as this space cop, paid 3 Vegas burgers a day for her services, is alive and on the case. In the name of the burgers, I will punish you. You there, the driver of the red car. Do you know how many times my eater scanner caught you speeding tonight? Not only that, my detective's intuition is telling me you have committed a boatload of other crimes too. Wait, don't tell me. You're a dine and dasher, aren't you? You couldn't possibly be further off the mark, but either way, I'm not going to jail. Sorry you two, but that's all for tonight. I know I got caught up in trying to squash that pesky insect once I happened to catch sight of her, but I really was hoping to enjoy your drive together. And you know, I'd say it turned out nicely. Thanks, little girl. I'm glad we got to chat. Same. I enjoyed this drive a lot. Unnecessary violence on Elizabeth is always fine by me. I feel the same way. Thank you. You shouldn't be so quick to thank me. I'm quite devious, you know. For example, this could all have been a front to case a target I failed to steal before. So watch yourselves. Once you receive my calling card, it's already too late. Hold it. What's this card? She writes her own ticket? That's a new one. That was awful. Well, enough about her. I still have my next show to. As for you, you're under suspicion of breaking and entering into crowded venues and using weapons of mass hearing loss. Come with me. You can tell me your side of the story at the station. She do be a saber right now. Stop, or I'll have to add resisting arrest to your crimes. But I was just giving my fans what they want. I know I said it's nice that nights are so lively here, but there's something to be said for silence too. Shall we take a nice long walk back to the hotel, senpai? Do we have an option? Or Ride kind of just left us here. You're right, with that small distraction behind, we can move on to the third casino. Why do I have 5 friend requests? Jesus Christ. That's kind of excessive, isn't it? In this quest, you will form your party immediately before the battle begins. Understandable. Third casino, Suiten Palace Nvidia Serpents. Your swordmanship has really come together now that you've done 3 of these, Hokusai. Like they say, experience is the best teacher. All the more so if you're experiencing a battle against a skilled opponent. At this rate, you'll be the swimsuit swordmaster you've always dreamed of in no... Oh, hang on. I just got a text. Let's see. Come pick up your damn sword steel already. Oh, right, I forgot all about that thing I asked Grandpa to take care of. Wait, Grandpa? Sorry, Ringo. Looks like I'll have to sit this one out. Where are you going, Iori? Don't worry, you'll be fine. Especially now that you've got more allies helping you out. Give him hell, Hokusai. I'll be back before the next casino. So that's why Iori won't be joining us for this one. Anyway, our coffers have plenty to spare now thanks to all your help, so we can head out to the next casino whenever we like. Of the 3 casinos remaining, I think we would have the best luck by tackling Suiten Palace next. You mean the Water Palace? I've been really curious about that one. That's where they do that figure skating stuff every day, right? They say customers love it, and even the harshest critics climb up after taking a look at it. Experience unique beauty like never before. Enemy or not, it's pretty okay slogan. Indeed. At any rate, it seems this is more of an event venue than casino, which is why we need tickets to get in. Unfortunately, those tickets are already sold out for the next 6 months. Though of course there are ways of getting them from someone who already has them. We could go to the line to get in, and I could slip them out of the nearest gentleman's pocket while distracting him with sweet talk. Or we could swallow a pride and pay through the nose at a legal yet still morally questionable venue. No stealing and no side channels. As a woman of culture, I refuse to support scalpers in any way, shape or form. Besides, Sultan Palace's entrance security is cutting edge, so I'm pretty sure it won't let in anyone who's not the original ticket buyer anyway. Given how much of a neat freak the owner is, I wouldn't put it past her for a second. But if we, sneak in a side entrance or something? That's not gonna work. I can't recommend that course of action, Master. Sweden Palace's security really is perfect. Doubtful. I looked into it myself last night and I'm certain that not even an ant could sneak in undetected. You even have to be an authorized casino worker just to go through the rear or service entrances. How fortunate for you that I happened to overhear your conversation. So you wish to take in the show at Sultan Palace's stage? Then this is undoubtedly my time to shine. Oh. Yes, it is I, the great rose of the floating city, the emperor in the crimson swimsuit. Rejoice, for Nero Claudius himself has come to join you in leisure and entertainment. Emperor Nero? What are you doing here? Well, the Gildelay is the only hotel in all of dazzling Las Vegas that includes a pool among its amenities. At first I thought there would be no greater luxury than swimming in a pool in the middle of a desert. But I grew bored after splashing around in it for an hour or so. So then I thought about calling on the Fox Girl caster and inviting her to accompany me to the Grand Canyon, when I happened to sense a most entertaining topic being discussed in the room next to mine, and decided to join the festivities without wasting any time knocking. Oh, do not worry about the door, I will have it repaired later. In fact, I will even replace it with one that is new and stylish. At any rate, you were just discussing how to go about attacking Sultan Palace, were you not? I was thinking there is something wicked about that casino myself. Go ahead, feel free to add me to your party. I'm so glad you know someone who can help us, Emperor Nero. So you sure this store is still selling tickets? Umu. Vegas' main street is home to all manner of brand name shops. I know for a fact that one of them is backing Sultan Palace and is willing to let some tickets go to their regulars. And lucky for us, you're one of them. This is certainly a big help, though I am surprised that only the 5 of us are going here. Umu, I am disappointed about that myself. I was greatly looking forward for myself, Rinko, Mashka, Mila, Osakabehime and Hokusai all dressing up. And holding the most glamorous girl talk session ever in the break room. But unfortunately... Oh, thank you. I prefer not to go out when the sun is this strong. No way. If a vendor at a shop like that so much as noticed me, I'd die on the spot. I don't think I'm up to it either, so I'll just stick to keeping an eye on Master from the shadows. See? Kotaro gets it. He's a gloomy type just like I am. But I don't get it. Who wouldn't wanna get a gander at one of the fanciest kimono shops in all of Vegas? I know seeing a true artisan's handiwork always gets my blood pumping, doesn't matter what country they're from. See what I mean, Master? Check out the detail on those geta. They dyed the tortoise shell a brilliant blue, they even added mother of pearl on the heels. Man oh man, talk about chic. I can't get enough of beautiful stuff like this. Feels like my cheeks are gonna fall off from smiling so much. Man, just once. I'd love to dress up in something gorgeous and feminine like that. I can buy them for you if you want. But DW doesn't feel like I'm gonna be allowed to buy them for her if I want, so... Quit teasing me. I ain't interested in them even a little. Besides, it'd be a waste of good money and glitter for me to wear them. Why do you even say that? Wouldn't I wait till it was night before getting drunk? Foe? There certainly are a lot of people in front of the store, and they seem agitated about something. I'm not sure we'll be able to get inside with that many people crowded around the entrance. Umu, something out of the ordinary must have happened. I have never seen the store so crowded before. Yeah, it really is Mistress Lambda. I can't believe I'd ever get to see her off stage. Her hair flowing like water, her ice-cold eyes, her body flat as sea's horizon. Oh, she's so dainty. I want to see her gorgeous face and her legs. Really, I wish she'd just take off that ridiculous parka already. Hey, don't go dissing the penguins. Not that I'm going to be using the penguins, but you know. Rumor has it, she's so hot that just watching her perform will make you drop 5 kilos. Ugh, why did her show have to be sold out? Why can't she perform at least twice a day? It looks like they aren't here to shop so much as they are to see someone famous. Huh? This is Jason. Mistress Lambda is about to leave. Make sure the road back to the casino is secure. There are mostly female fans today, and Mrs. Lambda has made it clear that we are not to be rough with them. Over. This is Pepe. Copy that. Calling off anti-fan drones now. Sending a car over to 114 Strip Avenue now. I want it there in 2 minutes. Over. Please don't go, Mrs. Lambda. Please, can we have your autograph? Just one little autograph? Sorry, I don't do autographs. Wordlessly pushing back fans to make a pass. So that's what all the fuss is about. Well, it ain't any of our business. Wait, hold on. Did they say Lambda? More like Lambda. Rumor has it she's the one who owns Sultan Palace. Hey Lambda, hold up, I wanna talk to ya. Emergency, and angry mob is making their way towards Mrs. Lambda, moving to intercept with extreme prejudice. Over. Copy that. Sending drones on standby to reinforce your position. Over. That engine sound cutting through the air. Look out. We've got some familiar looking enemies headed our way. Alright, well, let's see here. Let's optimize those spawn points as one does. Gonna optimize the shit out of them. Now let's see, what do we want to do here? I can actually replace Kotaro now, so let's take the new members of the DK crew on a ride. That should work out just fine. Not like this is a real fight or anything, so let's just go with this.
Oh, caramba.
SP1 and SP2 and mysterious drone. Sure, whatever you say, champ. The penguins are present with this one though, so you know that's pretty nice. Now let's look at all those sweet debuffs on Okita Chettososhi. Not that it matters, I guess, but you know. Gotta get that 46% quick buff on a turn with 0 quick cards. Alright, Bantria should be getting a decent amount of damage here this turn. Unfortunately, my hand is bad, so let's reshuffle. Slightly better. And despite that, I'm still only going to 1 card, apparently. Slightly wasted. That's fine. What's the worst that could happen? Probably at some point should prioritize killing the trash mobs here. So I'm probably gonna start doing that now. Because where did all these crit stars come from? Okay, that really does generate an immense amount of stars. Unfortunately, Lambda really... Oh, that's actually the official name they're going with here. Lambda release, huh? Let's just suck the NP from the others, and let's go for this. That should do. About 66k with just the buff from what do I call it, the music code. That's okay, I guess. I don't actually need to care about drops or anything, so you know, that's nice. Damn, these are the toughest fans I've ever seen. Need more backup. Requesting Titan class security now. Over. Copy that. She's on break now that her show is over. Sending her your way now. Make sure you crush them. Over. Stop that. What were you thinking fighting my fans in the street? Are you trying to blow up my mentions? But Mistress Lambda. Worthless piece of mercenary trash. Didn't I tell you to take a softer, smarter approach with these things? Or have you forgotten how fortunate you are to be permitted to serve me? Maybe it's time I break you in all over again. I'm sure I can think of something that will really teach you a lesson. Blood draining from his face. Truly horrifying. I may not excel at reading people, but even I can tell that woman is a dyed-in-the-wool sadist. Oh, any other brilliant observations you want to share with us, Captain Obvious? What would a bunch of ignorant hicks know about me and my... Ah, yeah. Well, aren't you a sorry-looking bunch? Have we met? I like you, Penguin Parker. Penguin? What's the matter with you? Are you blind or something? This is obviously Leviathan, but I guess you wouldn't know that if you've never seen the real one. Anyway, sorry about my security guard's rudeness. Jason, Give them 2 couples tickets to the Suiten Palace. You want to see my skating performance there, right? Here, take these in apology for my guard's behavior. Hell, I'll even let you sit right by the stage. Doesn't make any difference for me. Yeah, I'm doing pretty fine. The gacha session yesterday was pretty okay. And while I was rolling for friend point gacha yesterday, to get EXP as usual, I got my 15th Angra Manyu, so I guess I have 3 at NP5 now. That's nice. Is it okay if we send flowers to your dressing room? Fine. Make them amaryllises then. I want a bouquet of vivid purple flowers so big I could swim in it. I'm still reeling from the shock of seeing you two converse so casually after you only just met, but never mind that. Thank you for the tickets. That's very generous of you. If you don't mind my asking, is it true you're the owner of the Suiten Palace Casino and one of the swimsuit swordmasters? Yes, I am. You must have only just arrived here in Vegas, so I'll make a special exception and fill you in myself. My name is Lampdarylis. I own the Suiten Palace Casino, and I'm the biggest star in all of Vegas. I'm easily the most beautiful of all the swimsuit swordmasters, and a goddess who brought not just a glass of ice water, but an entire ocean to this hellish dessert. What? You're a goddess and a swimsuit swordmaster? Isn't that overstacking the deck? I do sense divinity in her, but it seems more dragon-like than anything else. Oh crap, I almost forgot. Now that you've introduced yourself, it's only polite to return the favor. I'm Katsushika Hokusai, an artist turned budding swordfighter who's aiming straight for the top. A budding swordfighter? I do not like how much overlap there is with my own favorite turn of praise, but oh well. This must be my lucky day, running into my 4th major adversary here and now. Come on then, let's have a good clean fight. Ah, so you're the new swimsuit swordmaster I heard about. Normally, I'd be happy to snap that cheeky spirit of yours like a twig. But I guess you really are lucky. Today's my day off, and I don't feel like doing a show or an official match. You aren't like the other swimsuit swordmasters. You recognize beauty, and you dedicate your life to it. But when it comes to the question of what sort of pictures you want to paint, or what kind of swordfighter you want to be, you still don't have a good answer, do you? See? I can't for the life of me understand why an artist of your skill would suddenly decide to trade the brush for the sword. But if you insist on challenging me, I'll be happy to end you at Suiten Palace on the most glorious stage imaginable. Hold it, Lampdarylis. Are you sure there is nothing else you wish to say? Suiten Palace Nvidia Serpents is said to be the greatest casino in all of Vegas. Yet oddly enough, no one seems to know what manner of games are on offer there. Is it poker, baccarat, roulette, slots? As a swimsuit swordmaster casino, surely it must have some form of gambling. Yet all anyone talks about is your show. So tell me, what is it that people gamble at Suiten Palace? Why, just QP of course. I happily pay out as much QP as anyone could want once they exchange it for tokens. With my casino, what you see is what you get. Traditional, orthodox slot machines. You should enjoy yourself too now that you've made it out here to Vegas, Ringo. Just make sure you bring plenty of war chests to spare. Things move much more quickly at Suiten Palace than they do at other casinos, you see. If you want to play more than a single game, you'll have to break out the big QP. There she goes. Well, at least we did manage to get tickets out of this. This is clearly a trap. She has every confidence that she can defeat you if you go challenge her. Everything alright? You kidding? I'm practically itching with excitement at how fast things are moving. I can't wait to show that dumpy old penguin a thing or two. Now that we've got our tickets, all we gotta do is building up our gambling funds and charge right in. Right. I'll go tell everyone at the hotel what happened, so the rest of you can start earning QP in the meantime. Next stop, the casino with the enormous penguin-populated swimming pool, Suiten Palace. They said they're going to challenge Suiten Palace. I see. They wanna get in Melt's way. So my goal here is hopefully to actually get the third casino done tonight. We'll see though. I should just be able to access the next quest immediately though. So that's at least something. Yeah. I need 1,000,000 for the next step after this though, so... Anyways, let's head in. Don't think anything particularly matters, so... On sea it is. Don't feel like swapping out my team too much here. Third casino, passion flower of love and hate. Could be literally anyone. I'll let the little people work on saving up QP. I have a date with the hotel spa. Honestly, what were they thinking? Forbidding a phantom thief from stealing anything? Well, I suppose that's alright. I don't have any business at Suiten Palace anyway. My mistress sense is telling me there is nothing of particular value hidden there. The only things I'll find there are applause and empty... I can't believe you didn't notice me sneaking up on you. I guess that sense of yours only works on gemstones. I don't know. You do have presence concealment at basically the highest rank. Despite the fact that you are 1. Not an assassin, and 2. You are someone with big hands. It's hard to believe you were originally an assassin. You should have stuck with something more appropriate for your age instead of changing to a swimsuit. I mean, a rider. Go, go, go! Flank and cut him off. Should have known better than go off on his own. There's still nothing like a good battle royale. I'm sorry for running off on you, Machan, but I still need to cut loose every now and then. Besides, Suiten Palace is the top-ranked casino that Lambda runs, right? She does a good job covering it up, but I can still practically see the ominous aura emanating from there. I usually love dark and gloomy stuff, but that place even creeps me out. Blackbird said it scared him too, now that I think of it. So I'm just gonna let Carmilla and Nero handle it while I kick back and blow off some serious steam. Hey, what's your 6? You're way too much of a noob to be in the same battlefield as me, baby. That's funny. I was going to say the same thing to you. All that flab must be slowing you down. WTF? I'll have you know, I've been doing plenty of boxing fitness to get ready for some huh? You certainly like to talk a lot. Don't you know you're supposed to be quiet when sneaking up on someone? It's hard to believe you were originally an assassin. Frankly, I don't think you're slim enough to be a good archer either. Well, unfortunately, Passion Lip is not incorrect in this case. It's not that good of an archer, huh? Is there a reason you've been following me around? This is exactly what I don't like about you assassins. You're too observant. Why did you have to notice me following you? Why couldn't you have just let me sucker punch you like the others did? I mean, this is the third time. You should know better than to break the pattern now. Yikes, I didn't notice what she was wearing until now. Wonder if that sort of outfit is common in Las Vegas. I don't know if I can look directly at her. No. Come on, Kotaro. You know Kintoki wouldn't hesitate to look at her if he was here. There's no reason you can't do the same. I don't know, Kintoki would probably hesitate hell of a lot more. I'm sorry, but I'm kind of in a hurry, so could you make this quick? Oh, if you're looking for a rideshare pickup, it's... No, that's okay, I don't want to wait anymore myself, so I'm just gonna punch you now and be done with it. After all, I have the clear advantage against assassins. Yikes, they're huge. Talking about her fists. That's 3 of them finally. I know there are still some others left, but this is good enough. Any servant who is an enemy of Sudan Palace is an enemy of mine. None shall escape on my watch. On my honor as an alter ego, I'm going to ward them all up and toss them into the trash. Oh man, I'm exhausted. I mean, it's great that I can train and earn QP at the same time, but all this gambling from morning to night is taking a real toll on my back. Oh, I guess I'll be taking a lunch break here then. Shall we order room service today? Hell yeah, that sounds great. Man, I tell ya, I didn't know what good service was until I came to this hotel. I mean, lying on the sofa while someone else brings you lunch? I feel like $1,000,000 yen. So much for Hokusai's hard edge. You can't blame her. We are still in a desert, even if it is surrounded by an ocean. The sun is blisteringly hot during the day, and even at night the sweltering heat saps you of your strength. Even I can't help but let down my guard every time we get back to the hotel and its air conditioning, though I'm ashamed to say I've been overworking the poor AC. Umu, in the good old days, there was no way for people to survive in a desert. The real Las Vegas could never exist were it not for the power of civilization. People built generators, shored up dams, laid down railroad tracks. Oh, right, there was just one track. Most people who come to Las Vegas do so via airplane, but there is an airport right next to the city. Or rather, that airport exists solely to support Vegas, which is really quite small as cities go. And to think, none of this would exist were it not for the city's core industry of gambling. I admit, Las Vegas does have Rome beat when it comes to sheer prosperity, consumerism, and decadence. But I still win when it comes to scale since Vegas has nothing to compete with my Colosseum. Although I suppose an open-air stadium like that would be a poor fit for a sweltering dessert. You agree, do you not, Camilla? You are even less fond of direct sunlight than... Mash, do you know where Camilla is? Come to think of it, I do not see Evil Wind, Kotaro or Patty anywhere either. Oh, now that you mention it, I haven't seen them around. Maybe they're asleep in their rooms? I'll go ask them if they want to join us for lunch. Everyone, come quick! I tried knocking on Carmilla, Osokabehive and Kotaro's doors, but none of them answered. And when I went inside to check on them, I found this! Oh, sorry, my mistake. That was a message from Mistress C asking to be woken up at nightfall. This is the note I found. You must be crazy trying to take Suiten Palace with such weak servants. Flies are destined to be swatted. I'll put the 3 I've already captured to good use at the beach. P.S. Isn't watermelon splitting fun? Oh, there's the dialogue again. Good. It's a threatening letter. Okay, we're here. Searching for anyone that looks suspicious. Over there, Mash. I'd recognize that bulk anywhere. Yes, she's definitely very distinctive. As for the servants she captured, it looks like they're all lying down on top of one another at her feet. They are stacked like triple-decker burger. But that is not the real problem. That's like the 3rd random out-of-place burger reference in this event. So is America over here. Bound and gagged. Sure. Okay, I'm ready. First up, Passion Lip. Let's see if I can split 3 watermelons at once. Let's do this. No, don't do this. It's no use calling out to her, Master. We'll just have to stop her by force. What do we have here? Oh gee, that's 4 bars. So I assume we're not going to be breaking them all. This here's the Shinsengumi beach, and yeah, okay. I feel like there's something of a priority in here. Probably want to get rid of the other members of this crew first. Would probably be a good idea to start off with the Berserker, but I do have this nice little Brave Chain for Melt that I can use to get rid of Nepal. It's not like these enemies are at a high level or anything, so they don't actually deal any real damage. That's a taunt. Whoops. Alright, let's put these good crits into use then. I'm excited to see these crits not actually happening. Now I should probably... No, that's another taunt. Okay. In that case, I think this is the ideal strategy. Let's pop that, generate NP and stars. Okay, we have successfully freed Kotaro. That gives me a healthy amount of evasion. Let's bust some more. Oh right, I could have gotten rid of Shinsenkumi Man here. Damn, Shinsenkumi Man sure did try to just kill Okita right off the bat there. Nothing of value would have been lost, I suppose. Let me think. All of these are AoE servants, so I can kind of do whatever the hell I want. Let's just slap a full, quick Brave Chain for Okita here. With the NP and all. Oh hey, I'm an idiot. This skill is so... The NP has a 60% chance of stunning. I forgot. I wasn't thinking about that. Oopsie doopsie. However, it only applies on the turn where you NP and not the turn after, so it doesn't affect her ability to Scuddy Loop, unlike some people might be saying. Anyways, I suppose we can more or less wrap this up here. Let's get some nice buffs going and then not even use Melt's NP, because this is probably gonna be more than enough. I don't know, I think this NP is absolutely hilarious. It starts with all the craze in the world. Drinking from a cocktail glass, the whole bunny in front of the moonlight, and then boom, giant bazookas. Amazing. Yeah. Gotcha, this fight is over. Even your giant metal fingers were no match for me and my 4 swords. It's true. The little pinpricks were so annoying I just couldn't take it anymore. But that's not enough to hold back my overflowing passion. Take this. Huh? Why aren't your heads, I mean, watermelon split? What? You thought we're just gonna lie there and take it? We dodged at the last moment. Thank you, everyone. You kept her occupied long enough for me to free us from our restraints. Don't you think you might have a little too much passion? Well, it's summer. I can't let Mel show me up. Man, I can't believe this chick was seriously trying to bottom our commission. Yeah, I read your threatening letter. So then Balance said he had to kill us? Lambda trying to sweep us under the rug before our official match cause she knows how dangerous we are? Contemptuous pity. What's with the look? Why aren't you saying anything? Oh, I just couldn't help feeling sorry for you. Why would Melt send someone to kill you? There's no possible way you guys could ever beat her. I want to take down Sudan Palace too, but seeing you guys rush in to challenge her without a plan, I just... sniff. What's with the waterworks? You take over, Master. I can't deal with chicks like her. Hi, passionately. Hi, Rinko. Your swimsuit really, suits you? Hey, just tried to kill us, remember? This isn't time to play nice. There, did you see that? You could totally tell she was thinking, yeah, I did. What about it? Easy there, Osaka-hime. Trust me, you'll never get anywhere raging against oblivious girls like her. You need to stay collected and attack smarter, not harder. Oh, makes sense. I can tell you've had a lot of practice dealing with Ellie. Never mind her. Passionlip, can you clear something up for me? If you're trying to take down Suiten Palace too, why did you kidnap Camilla, Osaka-hime and Kotaro? Um, how can I put this? Well, they say the enemy of my enemy is my enemy, right? So I guess I just want to see if their combat skills were the real deal or not. Isn't it the enemy of my enemy is my friend? Usually yes, but in this case I'm inclined to take her at her word. Once an enemy, always an enemy. As far as I'm concerned, the enemy of my enemy is just another unnecessary complication. Well, enough of this. If we wait around for Lip to get the point, we'll be here all day. Passion Lip, as the alter ego born from one girl's love and hatred. Do you not have your own connection to the alter ego of Suiten Palace? If I am not mistaken, I believe you and her are sisters and that you once worked together as a team. So, why did you try to eliminate us even as you aspire to crush your sister's Suiten Palace? Do you not think it is a poor strategy for us to spend our time fighting each other? I can't tell you why. I mean, it's super childish, okay? Just can't stand that Melt's the only alter ego standing out. This is exactly what we talked about, Lip. Yes, I understand how you feel. Back when the Fox Girl caster got a swimsuit before I did, I wanted to wipe all Lancers from the face of the earth. But that still does not explain why you attacked our allies. Tell us, what is your real reason? If you do not, and we end up on a crash course due to a failure to communicate, we will come to look back on this summer with regret. Well, I definitely don't want to be blamed for things when you're the ones making a mistake. Okay, I'll tell you. Melt, I mean, Lambda Rullis can convert weaklings into EXP and use them to make herself stronger. So if a bunch of weaklings storm Suiten Palace, it'll only make her even more difficult for someone else to defeat. Now I see. So sending in anything less than our strongest warriors would only end up aiding her. Right, so since Melt got carried away and changed into a Lancer, I want to make sure a group of Sabers utterly destroy her. Even though you're sisters? Don't be ridiculous. What do you think being sisters entails? Whatever happened to the idea of one big happy family? Alright, at least I get where you're coming from now. Basically, what she's gonna bring a Saber to a Lancer fight, right? Then you got nothing to worry about. Well, how about that? I'm a Saber, which makes me a perfect match for her. Although I still wonder what she meant by that part. Anyway, don't worry about taking down Suiten Palace. Just sit this one out and let us take care of everything. Well, why would I sit this one out? This is the part where I joined the team too. Right? Ringo? What do you say, Master? Lip should make for a great trump card. Yay, I promise I'll do my best to help. I can cubify anything given enough time, so if a worst comes to worst, I can always just come back the whole casino. Machan? I don't think roping up with a monster is gonna make her any less dangerous. I happen to be an expert on cubifying servants. Like Kiritsugu. Bastard should have stayed away from my gacha. Ugh. So I'm gonna assume that I'm gonna just have to do all this story in one go with no relevant breaks. Okay, I need to acquire the challenge. Understandable. Alright, that is a Lancer, so let's head in with a team that probably features a singular Lancer at least. Can I get like bond points or something though? Hello? Think I would prefer that. I think I have like one person on my friend list that has like Bond C going. Alright, if we're going to be fighting Release here, let me put her into the back row and have someone else in the front instead. Third casino, the Flowing Water Casino. So we're finally ready for Suiten Palace. Yes, thanks to everyone's efforts, we now have enough QP to ante in, so to speak. With this much of a war chest, we shouldn't have to worry about going bankrupt. The bad news is, Lambda only gave us 2 couples tickets, which means that only 4 of us can go there. Indeed. Not only that, it seems that no pets or other small animals are allowed inside. Oh. Please don't be sad, foe. We'll be counting on you to hold down the fort while we're gone. Master and Marsh will get 1 couple's ticket since they are both essential to the big picture mission, and Hokusai and I will get the other since we're both sabers. However, to be honest, I still have some misgivings about going into enemy territory with only 4 people. Ideally, I would like to bring along at least 2 more. Umu, and I will get my hands on another couple of tickets. Or not, I will find a way. Imperial privilege has its perks after all. Naturally, I will be one of the 2 using this ticket. As for the other, I will let you decide that amongst yourselves. Nero is technically a saber, I guess. Pass. Not only is Lambda a Lancer, I just know she'd torment me mercilessly if I went along. No, I'm just gonna lay low in my room like the shooting I truly am. Star. I'll sit this one out too. Suiten Palace has a poolside view by a lazy river. Vampires and water don't mix, so I refuse to risk tripping at the wrong spot and falling to my death. I'll spend the day here at the hotel. I mean, if you take every single like weakness vampires have had in various sources over the years, what isn't a vampire weak to? Oh, too much light, I guess I'll die. Oh, too much water, I guess I'll die. Oh, too much silver, I guess I'll die. Oh, too much wood, I guess I'll die. Oh, too much garlic, I guess I'll die. Oh, that's a door. Can't go through a door uninvited, so I guess I'll die. And it looks like I'll be the one going with you, Emperor Nero. Thank you for your generosity. Although, what about Lip? She wants to come along too, right? Shouldn't we let her know about this? Oh, do not worry about her. I am sure she will come along whether we invite her or not. Besides, it is not like we have any good way of fighting alongside a one-servant army like her. Better to have her act on her own accord. Understood, then I'll text Lip and let her know what our game plan is. Umu. Then we are off to defeat an alter ego. Foe, Patty, Camilla. We will return with news of our victory soon. Foe. Slightly ominous. Welcome to Casino Sweden Palace. Please be aware that we conduct thorough package checks to ensure the safety of all our guests. Thank you for your patience. I'm surprised the hallway into the casino is so dark. Yes, we pretty much have to hold hands to make sure we don't get separated. That is extremely lewd and illegal in several countries. You can't just hold hands in the darkness. Jesus, this is a game for all ages. That's not true. Shut up. But you know, good idea. Where are you, Hokusai? Is this you? What is this? It's smooth and subtle. My fingers seem to sink in the more I grab. It's very soft too. Wait, don't tell me this is your chest area. Oh, you fool! That's Toto-sama. Get your hand off him before he inks you and grab onto my obi. Confirmed. 2 premium couples tickets and 1 platinum couples tickets. Miss Rinko, Miss Mash, please go through gate number 1. Miss Hokusai, Mr. Siegfried, please go through gate number 1. Miss Nero, Mr. Kotaro, please go through gate number 4. I guess it was to be expected that we would be separated from the others. I'm sure it will be fine. This casino doesn't seem to be very big, so we should be able to find them again soon. Please note that filming, recording and house credit is strictly prohibited. And finally, please note that when your QP run out, that means your luck has to. Thank you. Wonder what they mean by house credits. Oh, that's the kind of loan they do at gambling houses. If a customer runs out of money but either wants or has to keep playing, they can borrow temporary credit from the house to stay in the game. Usually the bookies love giving out credit since they always end up getting paid back and then some. I wonder why they don't let you do it here. Please wait while we convert your money and EXP into tokens. Huh? Did I hear EXP? Sorry for the wait. Here are your Casino Sweden Palace tokens. Your tokens will be converted back into the original QP and EXP amounts when you leave. Now without further ado, in the morning we invite you to go for a dip in our luxurious wave pool and to try your hand at our high-speed slots. In the afternoon, don't miss the tantalizing figure skating performance by our very own Lambda Rullis. Once again, we welcome you to Sweden Palace Nvidia Servants, where excitement and pleasure melt together. Please, enjoy your stay. It's so pretty. Heartily seconded. Most casinos are very much indoor affairs, but not this one. I doubt there is a more beautiful, more spacious open-air casino to be found anywhere in the world. If the Dragon Palace of Eastern Myths were real, I would not be at all surprised if it looked a lot like this. Wait, the Dragon Palace of Eastern Myths, are we talking about the Dragon Palace? Because I think that's in Agartha, right? By the way, Master, did you notice that we were given 2 kinds of tokens? The golden ones are marked with a Q, and the purple ones with an E. Do you suppose... Yes, they stand for QP, or money, and experience, respectively. I take it this is your first time at Sweden Palace? Yes, it is. I'm sorry to impose, but do you think you might be able to give us some pointers? Of course, of course. How could I refuse after gazing upon such beautiful hidden eyes? Sweden Palace only has slot machines. That is, there are no games where customers play against a dealer. Slot machines cost 1 token per pull, no more and no less. There's no limit, so you can play them all you want until your tokens run out. Slot machines, huh? There's no purple head imp in them, is there? Not to worry. These slot machines are completely on the up and up. I confirmed that for myself just yesterday. Most of the casinos in dazzling Las Vegas are arranged so that the house always wins. But not this one. And these slots are completely fair and there are no dealers lurking to prey on amateur players. You won't find a more wholesome casino anywhere. See for yourself. There's not a single intimidating security guard anywhere. It's a veritable paradise for beginner gamblers. But it's also great for more well-off guests who just want a little thrill more than they want to hit it big. People of all ages can enjoy themselves immensely here and go home with a smile. That's wonderful. That sounds like it's the perfect place for those who want to enjoy a Las Vegas casino for the first time, but are afraid to try their hand at real gambling. Indeed. But the catch is, a single token is worth 1 million QP. I feel like we should know this by now. We have exactly like 69 million, so we should have 69 tokens. Nice. As in 7 digits? Indeed, that is the price you pay for completely fair gambling. But the possible payout is just as large. The smallest amount you can win at these slot machines is still 10 tokens. If you hit it big, you can win 1,000. Do you know what this means? If 1 token's worth 1 million QP, then 1,000 be 1 billion? You can't even have that much money. No, not that. It means we can lose 1 million QP in the time it takes to pull a lever. Imagine a girl earning 1 million QP in seconds. Now I see, so this casino is for very high rollers. Well, it's not the only one. The Faro casino was for high rollers too. We didn't get to see the VIP room there, but I'm sure it had people gambling away far more than that on a single bet. I'm more curious about the fact that this casino has 2 kinds of tokens. Here, look at this, master. After the conversion, we got back 1 golden token and 10 purple tokens. The golden one must be the million QP we saved up to bring to this casino. So the purple ones must be... yes, all the EXP Master has accumulated to date. That's right. They're a token, no pun intended, of your very existence. Once you spend them, you can't easily get them back. You may not be able to borrow house credit at Suiten Palace, but you can literally put your life on the line. Anyone who gets lured into the classic gambling traps, such as "I've got a good feeling about this next one," or "I'm on a roll right now, definitely not me," would be lucky if they only end up spending all of their gold tokens. A couple of foolish black and white bearded acquaintances of mine fell those traps here just yesterday. So whatever you do, make sure you don't get carried away and use the purple tokens. You could easily end up gambling away your very life. Wait, foolish black and white bearded acquaintances, so is that Columbus? And well, Blackbird, obviously. Huh. Just like that, he's gone. What was that all about? I think he meant that spending the purple tokens will cause Master to go down in level. It sounds like it's a timed energy drain, or perhaps an energy drain that reacts to desire. I can see how it would be easy to fall into a gambler's mindset that ends with you spending them. I'm all out of money, but I still want to play the slots. It's okay, I can handle going down a few levels. Just need to win once to get it all back and then some. Even if I don't, I can always grind for more EXP. Yes, I can see that sort of scenario playing out all too easily. What a dreadful system. Yep. Damn, that's just evil. I mean, there's always at least a few gamblers at a gambling hall who are willing to risk it all for one more round. Good point. I was looking forward to trying the slots, but I have to agree that it's too dangerous. We could use our one golden token to play a single round without risking our EXP, but that's still too much to that's still too much risky. How do we only have one token? Well said. As long as there is no reason for us to venture near that trap, we can stay far away. What's this? You ain't gonna use your token? Then give it to us. I already used all my golden ones and I'm this close to hitting it big. Correct, at the current odds you are certain to strike it rich in 2 to 6 pulls, 7 to 10 tops. Do not give up now, you must hang in there. The hell? Trying to rob us? Whatever happened to the casino being safe for all ages? Why is there a logical machine with a pirate? Also, imagine just giving you your life tokens to some random pirate. I see no way that could possibly backfire. Wait, now it's the rational machine. Customer who lost their heart. Again, I kind of get the feel that the translations in this game, like depending on where they are at in the game, is made by a different person. Like the game stuff is made by one person, and the actual story is by another person. And then the my room lines is also different from the story guy. And I think that's just so bizarre. Like, wouldn't you want to be consistent? Anyways, that should qualify as 5, I guess. Ooh, I've unlocked defeat Hermit Crab. Damn it, this is strong. Alright, we gotta blow ourselves up to get those tokens. And that's what we'll do. One more try and the universe will... Danger. Enormous entity coming in over here. Oh, I'm gonna eat you up. Could be literally anyone. Could be literally anyone. Your attention, please. 2 rowdy guests have been safely taken into custody. We apologize for the disturbance. We hope you continue to enjoy your thrilling time at the elegant Suite and Palace Casino. Am I so tired I'm seeing things, or was there an enormous shadow behind that wave just now? There was. There may not be any security guards here, but it would seem there is some sort of mysterious guardian. Those 2 probably won't be the last such ruffians we encounter here, so we need to be ready for anything. In the meantime, let us look for Kotaro and Nero. It shouldn't be too hard to find them in a casino this small. Sounds good to me. In that case, why don't we split up and meet back here around lunchtime? Okay, let's go with that. Stay strong, everyone. Of course, Master. After all, we need to conserve all our strength for the main event later. Ooh, more Saint Quartzes. I need to complete mission 8. And I don't have access to it.
あの子が立派な剣士になれるよう応援してあげてねマスター。おえちゃんめきめき腕を上げているようで何より。あの子が立派な剣士になれるよう応援し。おっと
This is of course the big problem I have with the fact that I farm so much. Most of the other missions that can be completed are probably automatically done. Anyways, I guess it's time for me to go and hit the slots in Suitengo. Time to optimize QB then. That's the wrong CE. Whoops. I did get one copy of the Demonic Sun Princess CE, which is pretty nice. I'm gonna have to drop someone down a bit. But for efficiency's sake, it can't be a 5-star servant. That's annoying. But these are archers. Those archers do be arching. So it's gonna have to be Hoku that gets the boot. And at this point I think we've seen enough Okita as well that we don't have to just have her on the team for no reason. So we do need to do a few runs here before we can make progress, but that's fine. Maintenance grab and flushing grab. But why though? Ooh, that is an arts card, but I don't have any way to generate stars, so I guess I have to pass on that for now. Because some Musashi has insane NP gain when you're getting a crit and using the second skill. Like, it just goes from 0 to 100 in one go. It's amazing. I like it a lot. I guess technically I should be also trying to optimize gold drops, but I can't. I can't fit anything in here, so... Now here is the big dilemma with Lumpdarulis. You can't actually suck enough from the other two servants if they don't have any. But I guess that's mostly fine. That should do it. I'm gonna take a real quick break and I'll be back in a minute. Alright. I have returned. And hopefully I don't have to stop to go and farm anything. More than just do these 2 runs real quick. Still do be arching though. That's very nice. Let's keep on going. That's a nice brave chain I could go for, but I don't think that's very ideal. I have been using Bantria a bit outside of the event already, since I was farming for some egg activity. Those are obviously berserkers, but with both of her skills and some Osaka Behime's charisma variant as well as the NP buster buff, she can do like 90k per enemy at NP2, which is not awful, so I think it would be neutrally 60k. That's more than enough, honestly. But it is kind of unfortunate, just as a whole. Having to deal with the delayed buff. It makes it really hard to put her to proper use, because if she has the tools to easily double NP, start with a scope and then NP on turn 1, but and she gets 20% from the NP, then you can get 40% from the skill, and at that point you are only 40% away from being able to NP again, so a waiver or even Scotty, if you're into that, is gonna be enough. But if you want to get you can't get the attack buff for wave 2 basically, which is pretty unfortunate, because the delayed buff has to be activated on the first turn, but if you activate it on the first turn, then you are missing out on the 40% NP charge, which is just kind of sad. And she does not have enough damage to deal with the third wave, I believe, so no matter what you do, you're kind of screwed on that one. Anyways, luckily it looks like I got enough QP without having to do anything. So let's go back into the main story. Your attention, please. Please come to the center ring for the main attraction. Don't worry, you'll have plenty of time to continue enjoying the slot machines later. Now, prepare to feast your eyes on the miraculous one, the beautiful dance of swords that entrances all who see it. Prepare to witness the show of the most gorgeous swimsuit swordmaster in all of Las Vegas, Mistress Lambda Rulis's S-Stage. Yes, finally! This is what I've been saving all of my money for. I already ran out of gold tokens, but I regret nothing. Getting to see her show live and in person is goddamn priceless. Totally. This is my third time and it just keeps getting better. Ah, maybe today will be the day her beauty finally melts me into a puddle. Beauty this, beauty that, blah blah blah. I'm getting real sick of it. The only thing a swordmaster ought to brag about is their skill with a sword. You can't live on popularity alone. You know, those swordmasters with their skills with a sword like Osakabe Hime and Medjed. You know, those ones. Besides, what's so beautiful about a gal dressed up like a penguin? I don't get these people. I'll just keep the fact that some people love parkas like that to myself for now. Ain't that the truth? Master, Hokusai, did you see Kotaro or Nero? No, we never ran into them. Me neither. I searched the whole casino top to bottom, but there was no sign of them. Kotaro may be good at hiding, but Nero stands out so much I was sure I'd find her in no time. Yeah, good point. I'd have sworn we'd find Kotaro trying to stop that Empress gal from blowing all her money on slots. But it looks like maybe they ain't here at all. Maybe they already had fun and left? I don't know, though I hate to say that I wouldn't put it past Nero. Either way, we should take advantage of this chance to fight another swimsuit swordmaster and head to this ring as well. Come on everyone, let's settle this as soon as we can. Something is telling me the sooner we leave this casino, the better. I was all ready to go before, but now I'd rather take any of the other swimsuit swordmasters. Who cares about some dumb old S-stage, whatever that is? It's probably just some silly 10 Little Black Riding Hood put up to entertain the kids. Little Black Riding Hood, huh? Jackpot! It's the real deal, Toto-sama. Look at her. She's like a real-life angel or something. Good day, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Thank you all so much for coming to Casino Suiten Palace. Though my show will only last a few minutes, I hope it will serve to enrich you for the rest of your lives. That was a lovely little speech. And here I thought this Lambda person was supposed to be an evil alter ego. Perhaps she turned over a new leaf. Well, we can challenge her to a battle and ruin this atmosphere now. Let's wait until her show is over, Master. Oh yes, the rest of you, soon to be much shorter lives. I'll show you something so enriching it'll even help you after you've become pathetic little dolls. Lambda turning over a new leaf? No way. It's starting. There, she's open. No, wait, she's not. Look at that beautiful turn she made after darting in that angle. This is really something. I can't explain it very well, but my heart is beating just as fast as when that evil dragon had me in its talons. Yes, it's beautiful. It's almost like she's skating on top of water. I saw a show like this on video once, but seeing it in person really is entrancing. I can't take my eyes off of her for a second. Her body language is just so expressive and uplifting. And the sheer speed with which she darts from one end of the rink to another is so much more impactful in person. Anastasia once told me that a professional ice skater could kill a Norman's elephant with their legs alone. Now I see what she meant. I have several questions about this. First of all, elephants. Second of all, Norman. Third, legs. What is this? Indian elephants? Several Gen 1 Pokemon can do that. Jeez. Just random elephant violence for no reason, huh? Huh. I wonder what she has against elephants. Yeah, I'll admit, she's pretty fast and kinda riveting to watch, but really, she oughta be seeing how she's a swimsuit swordmaster and all. Although it feels like there's more to this than that. Like, why do I get this weird pain in my chest? And seeing her do a quadruple axel as she speeds by, the way her slender legs kick up waves in her wake, almost like a dragon. Damn it, I don't even feel like fighting her now. No way I can beat her like this. I can tell there's something different about her compared to the other swimsuit swordmasters I've seen so far. Thank you, thank you. It's a thrill to perform like this for all of you. But I'm getting tired of all these same faces here, so now it's time for the S stage to begin in earnest. Get ready, my cruel spectacle is going to melt each and every one of you, body and soul. Ah, senpai, slot machines just popped up in front of every spectator here. Individual slot machines for every guest. But at these rates, there can't be many people willing to... Ooh, this is awesome! I love these slot machines. I can't believe we get to play slots and see Mistress Lambda's show at the same time. This is the best. I know, right? I could play these slots all day. Golden, purple, who cares? I'll throw in every token I have. Whoa, they're all pulling those levers like there's no tomorrow. But if they spent that much that fast... Wait, help! I can't stop. I can't stop. Ah, I'm melting. I can feel my body dissolving beneath me. Going bankrupt feels so good. My body falling apart feels even better. Just a normal Monday, huh? Oh no, it's the Rheingold all over again. They're so entranced by the show that they've become overrun with desire to play the slots. Must play slots. No, Master, stop! Here, I'm going to hang on to the tokens myself. Not bad. Not the best meal I've had by any stretch, but at least I'm nice and full. Those purple tokens represent your very existence. Remember how I said the more you use them, the more it decreases your level? You were just too weak to resist temptation. Oh well, don't say I didn't warn you. This is awful. Every other person here turned into a puddle. We can't let her get away with this. Come on, everyone. We're going to defeat that wicked alter ego here and now. Don't gotta tell me twice. Come on, lady. It's time for a swimsuit swordmaster match. You guys didn't play the slots yourselves, huh? Oh, that's too bad. It's not very elegant to get in a fight with customers, but if you're going to climb up onto my stage, I guess I have no choice. Alright then. It's showtime. You're up, King Protea. Finally. A gape. Hi there. Nice to meet you, little customers. Welcome to Suiten Palace. Did you like the casino? Did you enjoy Lambda's show? Great. I'm gonna finish things off with one last spectacle. Oh, by the way, I'm King Protea, an alter ego. I'm a huge evil monster threatening to plunge Las Vegas into chaos, Star. Oh gosh, that enormous hostile servant is headed this way. Our chances of winning are slim to none. Get ready to fight, Master. The first thing we need to do is get out of her reach. team building. Huh. Let me check something real quick about this. Is this... I do be thinking, but I guess I'll just pass on the chance here. I will, however, find myself a bond increasing CE, so that's always exciting. Also, why is formation limited anyways? Nothing. Fine, I'll just not have the boost then, I guess. Fine. As an alter ego, it would be rather unwise for me to have the assassins in here, but oh well. Apparently Hokusai was not available. Not sure why. I'm pretty sure she was around for the plot just a moment ago. So yeah, I was definitely like considering that I could just go and smash this fight. It's only 2.5 million HP after all. But first of all, I think I have more opportunities later, and second of all, it's sure as hell not gonna be worth it. I can easily just survive for a few turns and then it will be over. If it even vaguely mattered, I could always actually try to use Pantria's relevant NP charge skill at a better time so that I could deal more damage with the NP, but I never actually remember to do that, and it really doesn't matter that much. Oh no, Miyamoto is dead. Also, I probably should not be using... Oh, I am an actual idiot. I was gonna say that I shouldn't probably use the crit up because it's for one turn on the first turn when Okita comes in, but it also removes my defensive buff. Or a defensive buff, I guess. And in this case, it's the evade I just cast. Man, I am so good at this game. But again, it doesn't actually matter, so who cares? Actually, I think it might matter a bit if my entire team kicks the bucket here. But it didn't, so who cares? My entire team kicked the buckets. I care. Oh well. No way I would die here against this garbage when I need to survive for like one more turn. I have brought shame upon myself by allowing a Scotty to pop up into the actual quests, though. You could actually see her. Horrifying. Was that fun? Was it scary? Then let's finish things off with a splash. I'm gonna show all you brave warriors right to the bottom of the pool. Kabloosh! It's no use. We'll never be able to get away in time. Everyone, hang on to my shield. And then we all drowned and this became a very different game. Okay, fair enough, so Hokuba's fighting Melt in the meantime. Yeah. So, you like to overwhelm your opponents with a barrage of attacks and yet it only took 2 little kicks to stop you in your tracks. Pathetic. Don't blame me, Hokusai. Blame yourself. You're the one who showed up here looking like that even after I took the time to warn you. You picking a fight with me, you damn witch? What do you mean looking like that? Something wrong with my face? You already know I got a tiny dumb looking nose. You don't gotta rub my nose in it. Do you stop playing dumb, will you? It's painful to watch. An artist of your caliber must have realized something when watching my show. What is it I truly want to express? I'm sure you have no problem answering that question as a painter, but you haven't figured it out as a sword fighter. That's why your blades went dull, your eyeline wavered, and you lost the momentum you had up to now. And if that wasn't enough, you even fell prey to my charms, didn't you? Oh well, now that Protea smashed your friends, our little game is over. Too bad. If you'd fought with them, you might have been able to get away. That's the kind of face I like to see. That's just the sort of expression that gets my own heart pumping. So, what say you? Are you ready to stop playing at being a sword fighter and go back to being a wonderful artist? I'll even let you live if you do, you know. I was just thinking I could use an artist to draw my new box art. Just melting you down into EXP would be a waste of good talent. Now you're all my toys. In the face of a raging current, even the strongest fighter is no more than a fragile floating leaf. They'll all be swept up into Suiten Palace's madness like all the other crazies. Once you see Suiten Palace's true form, you'll know just how small and insignificant you truly are. I can't believe we just died. When we sunk down to the bottom. Serve us, devote yourselves to us, kneel before us, skip sleep, and work for us. Group A's current completion rate is 89%. Only 11% to go until the completion of the not-to-scale figures manufactured on Earth up through the year 2020. We found a hellish forced labor camp. Group B's current completion rate is 16%. only 84% to go until the completion of the modeling of all the figures of Miss Hell's Lambda's favorite characters that were never made into figures on Earth up through the year 2020. Group C's. Are you kidding? There's no way we can mass produce a line of identical figurines with just our bare hands. Besides, I'm a buyer, not a maker. Ah, don't zap me. I don't need another fetish. What kind of slapdash operation are you running here? Take it from someone who knows what he's talking about. Treat workers right. You can't draw out their potential if they don't have the bare minimum of food, shelter and clothing. Haven't you ever heard of Maslow's hierarchy of needs? And these colors. You can't zap our brains with electricity like this. Now is the time to union... I'm sorry, this is all so sudden that I'm having difficulty catching up. Can someone please explain what happened to us? After one thing led to another, we ended up fighting Lambda. But then the giant servant Protea appeared from the water stage and wiped us out single-handedly. We were then washed away by a giant wave and carried down here to this underground factory, where we're now being kept prisoner. Umu, I'd hoped you came here to rescue Kotaro and me, since we were the first to play the slots and be dissolved. But it seems that it's not the case. Who wins? I tried to stop her, but the only thing she said was, "Hurry up and give me your tokens too before snatching them out of my hands." I see. Eventually, after we washed up here, Hokusa was seriously injured and wound up here as well. Fortunately, Master was able to use her mystic code to close her wounds, and now she's, well... Holy hell, what is this place? It's even worse than Toto-sama's year-end crunch time. Just got artisans locked up in collars and forcing him to make dolls. Not just dolls of herself. She's also got dolls of other people, including some that never existed in real life, along with robots, beasts, teddy bears. There's a whole mountain of treasure here. I knew little Black Riding Hood was a dyed-into-wool sadist, but I didn't know she was also a doll freak. She's been just as animated as usual ever since she first saw this factory. If she was ever dejected about losing to Lambda, she's clearly forgotten all about it. Oh, and we also know one of Lambda's deepest secrets now. That we do. I see. Thank you. I think I understand now. So she uses her show to charm people into giving up all their money and EXP, rendering them powerless. Then melts them down and confines them here underground, forcing them to work for her. That isn't all she's got planned. By the way, anyone ever tell you'd look real good in a slave outfit? That evil, yet strangely trustworthy face. Columbus, you came to rescue us. Rescue you? Heh, you've got it all wrong, girlie. We have met before, right? I always follow my heart, and what my heart wants more than anything is money. So which side do you think I'm going to pick here? Yours or the casinos? Gee, I'll really have to think about that one. Whoa, I'd think twice about throwing that hidden dagger at me if I were you, kid. See, I'm the guy in charge of this little underground factory. You mess with me, you're gonna get the horns. Specifically the horns of a certain giantess keeping an eye on things. Watching. Me and the factory chief are always watching. So unless you want to go another round with her, I'll keep your dagger right where I can see it. Besides, you're gonna be winning us a lot of bread from now on. I'd hate to lose out on your income for no good reason. You mean, you're going to make us work for you? That's right. Lambda and I managed to work out a deal. What she called it? A city-type engine? No, I got it. It was Seraph. She's gonna sink all of Vegas into the ocean and claim it for herself. See, she's not collecting all the CXP at the casino just for the fun of it. Once it's maxed out, she's gonna turn herself into an ocean and swallow Vegas whole. It'll be like the legendary Leviathan come to life. Awful story. Just awful. But it's also a huge waste, right? All those people won't do anyone any good at the bottom of the ocean. So I made her a proposition. I said, let me have all these resources you're not using, and I'll have you do whatever you want with Vegas. Now I see, pirate. So in exchange for increasing this factory's efficiency, she agreed to let you have all the people she no longer needs. I'm not a pirate. You're not the first to make that mistake. I doubt you'll be the last. Anyway, there you have it. I'm not here to fight you or to kill you. It'll only be a few more shows until Lambda's level is all maxed out. All you have to do is sit tight until Vegas's final curtain call. Here you go. Senpai, look! The white-bearded factory chief opened the door to a cage. Well, so I did. How are you supposed to get work at... Otherwise, it's not like you'll be making an escape, with the giantess keeping an eye on things. I don't see the harm in letting you go free. Besides, you'll all be mine when this is said and done. I'm counting on you to earn me some big bucks, brother. He may be evil, but I'll say this for him. He's certainly good at fending for himself. At any rate, it's a lucky stroke that he let us out of our cage. That said, what do we do now, Master? Now that we know about her plan to destroy Las Vegas, we have to find a way to stop her. Our only responsible course of action is to destroy this underground factory, free its workers, and defeat Lambda Rulis in an official swimsuit swordmaster match. But, unfortunately... Umu, unless we can defeat that new alter ego face of BB, we have no hope of escaping. And she is not the sort of opponent one can defeat with mere brawn. I swear, if it's not one troublesome alter ego with BB, it is another. Why do I not have more variations? No fair. Times like this, it's best to keep calm and grind on. Good point. For reasons I can't begin to understand, it looks like we can collect QP here as well. I'm still wondering about the final curtain call the factory chief mentioned, but for now we should save our strength until we really need it. Alright. No need for me to stop here, I suppose, so let us carry on. Still not seeing those Ponzi's, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Except that I believe there is actually QP involved, so QP optimization it is. That should do just fine. Let's have Okita in the front row too. Actually, let's have Lambda Rulis go into the back row. Looking at this, it is a Lancer and a Rider, so... Alrighty then. What is that name? Deburring? I don't know what deburring is. Deburring artisan with vacant eyes, sure. And a 3D scanner. Oh wow, that wasn't even enough. Weak. Alright, let's have Okita make some stars for us. While we're at it, we might as well try to get Musashi's NP ready. 70% kinda low, but I think it'll do fine. 70% did not in fact do fine. Of course it wouldn't. A pirate we probably fought somewhere. How do I want to deal with this? I guess I can go full crit with Okita and just delete Blackbird. Waku waku. Not bad, and that does fill up the NP too. Okita is looking kinda good actually. How about some more crits? Don't know if I even need them. All these buffs. Yeah, I believe it did actually lift that. Yeah. Okay, 90% crit miss. Excellent. Not that it mattered, but still. 58 stars. Good stuff. Really do be selling me on the idea that some Okita might not be completely irredeemably bad. Wow, I only have like 4.3 million QP at this point. That's kind of funny. Yeah, let's keep on keeping on with this team. No story here, which is kind of weird. Ooh, there's some more stars. Let's actually do this. This time I'm actually planning ahead. Imagine that. And then let's brave chain with Okita. Generate those winning stars and all. That's 37 crit stars. Jeez. And then I will shuffle my hand and get a crit buff. Completely unnecessary. And 0 of these cards are in fact for Bantria. Alright. That's fine. No problem. Because at least I get the guaranteed crit going in. That should allow me to NP right off the gate. Yeah, that's good enough, honestly. I can NP in fact with that. I could NP with Okita as well if I wanted to do that instead, but doesn't seem like a good idea. People have a problem with Musashi having a demerit of losing 5000 HP, but I don't think it even matters. She's a berserker, she's going to die to anything basically anyways. But in addition to that, she also gets a guts for 3 turns, which means that whatever hit she would have taken and died to anyways, yeah. And yeah, that worked out just fine. Money. And Saint Quartz. Alrighty then, let's just keep on keeping on. No reason to slow down really. Let me think. This is basically nothing. Let me just do that then. Optimize bond points as they do. And there is a rider that I'm supposed to kill, so Okita will be doing just fine again. But I presume there's going to actually be story now, so good morning everyone. We have some good news for you today. Your job at our factory is now complete. We appreciate you working yourselves past your limits. To repeat, your job at our factory is now so this hellish handmade figurine production has come to a to a halt. I guess that means it's time. Yes, today must be the day when Lambda performs the last show she needs to max out her EXP. Then it doesn't matter how bad our odds of winning might be. Now that we know King Protea's guarding the elevator back to the surface, we have to get past her no matter what. Umu! It is not just physically possible to escape with her great bulk blocking the way. What's more, now that the factory chief has sided with the enemy, we must ensure he gets his comeuppance. And by that I mean confiscating all of his property. Then we're agreed. The escape mission is a go. Is everyone ready? Hokusai? You okay? You don't look so hot. Oh nah, I'm all healed up now, and I don't got any problem with the plan. It's just, even if we do manage to take down Protea, Little Black Riding Hood will still be waiting for me. And honestly, I don't know if I can beat her. I can't think of anything I got that she doesn't. I hate to admit it, but her performance took my breath away. I really did think she was beautiful. There's something amazing about her that wasn't true for any of the other swimsuit swordmasters we've seen so far. But I don't know what it is, and I'll never be able to beat her till I do. Pretty pathetic, right? But I just can't shake that feeling. I hate that I'm losing the battle of wills to a fighter who cares more about beauty than blades. I don't get the sense Lambda's beautiful because she's strong. So much as she's strong because she's beautiful. What was that? Master, say that again. One more time, please. Can feel my brain making some kind of connection. Attention! Today's program has changed. Due to overwhelming demand, today's show will begin in 20 minutes. Once the curtain rises, all experience points stored at this facility will be infused into Mistress Lambda Rullis. For safety reasons, please refrain from operating the equipment during this time. Anyone who fails to comply will be drained by Mistress Lambda Rullis directly. I'm sorry to interrupt your revelation, but it looks like we have even less time to waste than we thought. We start by defeating King Protea. Let's go. Don't worry about it. I'm the one who interrupted Ya for some nonsense. Anyway, I think I got it. First up, we take down the big gal. Let's go, Master. Not Mistress, jeez. I don't think me and Hokusai have that kind of a relationship yet. Oh there. Where do you think you guys are going? You're not headed up to try and stop Lambda's plan, are you? Hey, don't get me wrong. I think it's great you willing to risk your lives to save others. Real noble of you. But, contractually speaking, I'm afraid I can't let you do that. Cause it mean I get that much less for my share. Damn it! Your ugly mug made me lose my train of thought, ya big galoot. Stay out of our way if you know what's good for you, merchant. Go back to your ship and count your coins. I'm not just in this for the money. I also love chasing after dreams. And that girl's plan is chock full of them. There's a few things I love more than watching someone with a real lust for power going to town. Besides, you ever stop to think that maybe you guys have it all wrong? So, that girl is planning pretty. But there's something real nasty about the singularity. If you ask me, the sooner it goes away the better. Master, allow me to handle this. From what I've learned, Protea is a kind-hearted alter ego by nature. It's that rider controlling her that's the problem. As long as we can take him out, we should be able to avoid fighting her. I'd say my old partner is overdue for some just desserts. Huh? Again, I could probably completely ignore Columbus here, but on the other hand, that would actually take time, and I don't feel like that's a good idea. I could just bust King Protea here. Anyways, my man has unlimited amount of guts, so there's that. Also, Whitehead Factory Manager. I find that pretty notable because we did fight the Blackhead, you know, Blackbird, just a bit ago, so that basically confirms that yeah, this do be exactly what I thought. That what this mysterious dandy pirate was talking about was in fact Blackbird and Columbus. So anyways, the idea here is that you just need to keep punching his ugly mug until he stops, basically. It is unlimited guts, but... Oh, not yet. Oh, not yet. Oh, not yet. You know, that kind of thing. Eventually I'll win. I think it would be funnier to do King Protea instead, but... Back when this event happened in JP, I did in fact not know how this was supposed to work, so it ended up in some unfortunate circumstances in general, because, you know, I didn't know that you were supposed to punch Columbus because he does have infinite guts. Imagine playing JP and not knowing Japanese, huh? Alright, the guts are gone. However, I did take massive damage from KP. Alright, Okita, let's put you to the test. Let's shred this apart. There's no kill like overkill, huh?
水上戦も何のそのどこでも戦えるのが2.1流なのです
Yay! Next. Jackpot. Ah, hang on. Is this really any way to treat your own partner? And with that, evil has been defeated. Now Protea should go back to her own old kindly personality. Can't you keep it down, Factory Chief? I was having a nice nap before you woke me up. Oh, you already got taken out? That's no fun. I haven't gotten to play at all. At least you all look like you've still got plenty of energy. So you and I are gonna have lots and lots of fun together, okay? Don't worry, I'm sure Meltrolis will fix you no matter how mangled you end up. I don't understand. I was so sure she'd be a gentle servant at heart. Right, he didn't fight her earlier, so he had no idea. We would have been better off if the factory chief were still here after all. Now what do we do, Rinko? Does one of us stay behind to draw her attention away from the others, or do we fight her head on knowing it is impossible to win? You are our master, so the choice is yours. I'll stay behind. As a shielder, I should be able to hold out for a little while by my... Huh? Ah, she do be bustin'. Someone just blew up the factory. But who could have... Wait, that silhouette. Oh, hello Rinko. I didn't expect to see all of you here. I just got here myself. Funny coincidence, huh? Passion lip. Huh? How did the factory get broken? Now Meltrolis is gonna be mad at me. Wait, I recognize that nasty aura. That's Passion Lip. That's right. I finally found you, King Protea, root of all evil. Don't worry, Rinko. I can handle her by myself. Oh no, that's them. The giant monster killer claws. Now what am I gonna do? Alright. So, you're supposed to do this fight by using this mandatory Passion Lip. That has to be in the front row. No. We are giving this an honest effort right here. Let's see what we can make happen here. We can go full degenerate here. K-scope, quick supports. All the good stuff. Who needs budget anyways? Not me. It's been a while since I got to have fun, so let's do that. Oh, Sagabahime should help. Yeah, let's slap that on. Probably want like some kind of protection somewhere, just to be safe. So that's George's job, as usual. For George, we obviously want some manly abs. Considering how often I actually use Iron Will training, I should probably level 1 up to 80. And probably also a Holy Sword of Magdalene, because that's just a better version when you're dealing with females. And I guess Leonidas is the other one then. Same deal. Just slap some Iron Will training on that. Like, I know that it's like... It's not gonna be a huge difference, like it's a bit of extra HP, but hey, anything to make it better. And then we are going to have to swap to Plug Suit. And now that I think about it, I want to make it so that Passion Lip goes into the very back. So if this goes poorly, Passion Lip can then kind of bail me out anyways. So let's do this. Let's see if we can make this happen. This isn't like a super competent attempt at this or anything. I could probably use Kama or something for much better results. But let's see. The starting hand could be better. Let's start by swapping out into Osakabe Hime. Then start slapping those beefy buffs. Let's just go all out on the first turn, I guess. Let's decrease Umu's chance of Star Suck. Wow, it didn't help at all and in fact made it worse. God, I hate it. Also, probably could have used Nero's NP charge better. Ah well. Ah well, this is already looking like a shit show, so who cares? I could always spam command skills if I feel like it. Let's see what kind of damage I can do with this. Probably not much. That's like 10% of what I need. No problem, right? I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to get into the taunters here, but... No, that's a problem for someone completely unrelated to me. And this hand is not good. Should have just made a full stall comp to make this work. Oh well, King Protea at least deals absolutely pathetic damage. What I'm worried about is the NP though. That's gonna be slightly trickier to deal with. I don't have any kind of actual protection or anything, so... Okay, and I've got outplayed. Still living though. Can at least slightly heal, I guess. Any hope of me getting into another NP here? No, not really. Or like, last until the next round of buffs, and I don't think so, so let's just go with this. Yeah, this ain't happening, not with this team. But I also don't care enough to actually make an effort to make this work, since this is completely optional. I could have done a much more competent, like a Buster setup or something using Summer Nobu. I think is the optimal play here, because this is divine. With that I could probably slap some big damage in. Well, I did survive until here. Guess I can try to stun so we can avoid the thing happening again, because that would kinda suck. But other than that, I guess it's gonna be something like this. Let's go and get higher defenses. If I do that, there's at least some hope. No, there is no hope. Understandable. And then we'll go like that. I am very doubtful of my ability to survive this turn, but if I do, I guess that's neat. I don't know. Probably shouldn't have bothered with this. No. Unfortunately, Nero refused to die. So now I need to get through my taunters to get into the Passion Lip so I can get out of this hellhole. Let's just try to do it as quickly as I can, I guess. We don't got all day here. But hey, for complete garbage setup using like 3 servants, I guess it did get like a third of the way through basically. I think it's kind of rather rude that King Protea can just NP charge on command instead of needing to actually set anything up first. Anyways, this should be ideal. This way the NP is dealt with, so Passion Lip doesn't accidentally end up dying or something silly from that. Well, there's at least one Passion Lip card here. Let's hope that immediately activates. No. This is potentially starting to look kinda bad, huh? Well, this Brave Chain definitely should do it, right? No way I could possibly get so unlucky as to not insta-kill on like the first 6 hits. Although now that I think about it, she doesn't have the chance at all without Trash and Crush, right? Because that would be kind of bad. Nero is gonna die here, so let me slap the defense buff on her at least. Do you increase everyone's defense? No, so I don't care. Okay, understandable. Well, Passion Lip took like no damage from that at least. Another Brave Chain. Maybe it'll actually work. Maybe I'll just make it so that Leonidas leaves at this point. That seems like a good idea. Alright, so I have the damn insta-kill going. There's no way this isn't going to work. I have a Buster Chain too. Boom. Be gone. Yeah, okay. Neat. Ah, I got 2 Giant's rings out of that. That's nice. You got me, but that's okay. I still had fun. Emergency. Emergency. Abnormality in Sadist system melt purge. Unable to compress EXP storage tanks. Releasing purple tokens to their original owners in 90 seconds. Unable to proceed with final show at current output. Unable to proceed with final show at current output. Mistress Lampderulis, please reboot your plan and try again. We repeat, releasing purple tokens to their original owners in 90... Yay, I did it! It's okay that I destroyed the factory while I was at it too, right, Ringo? Yeah, that's fine. That is just how young maidens in love are. Lord Sigurd said so too. Oh, you are speaking of Romancia. I understand, but this is neither the time nor the place for that. Look, Master, now that Protea is down, we can use the elevator. Let's hurry back to Sweden Palace and make sure to defeat Lampter once and for all this time. Hell yeah, I owe Little Black Riding Hood a lot of payback. This time, I'll make sure she gets what's coming to her. Oh, one more. I'll just take that with me and... Let's put Hoku into the front line. Hoku is here somewhere. That should do it, right? Lambda's dressing room at Suiten Palace, 20 minutes before the final show. So this is it. My final performance. In an hour, I'll have everything I ever wanted. I will miss performing, but all good things must come to an end. The brightest stars know to retire, while they're still at their peak. It's an ill bird that folds its own nest, and since I'm a white swan myself, this will be the perfect curtain call. Oh, this is just the best. I don't think I've ever been this elated in my life. There's no BB, the biggest burden, getting in my way here, and no other annoying boss characters in sight. Being an Odette in love just isn't my style. The cruel Odile, on the other hand, that's the life for me. Apologies. Oh. Apologies for the interruption, but a fire has broken out in the underground factory. Your entire collection has gone up in flames. The factory chief has deserted his post. And the Kaiju you scouted, King Protea, has gone silent. We now lack the resources to proceed with the final show. You need to reboot your plan and try again, Mistress Lambda-Ryllis. Hey Siri, say that again. I didn't quite catch it. I repeat, you have lost everything. You need to start over from the beginning. I see. Meh, such is life. It's okay. I'm still cool, calm and collected. This is Rinko's doing, right? I figured she might do something like this. But I still have plenty of moves I can make. There's a full crowd out there waiting for me to go on, right? So I'll just go on stage right now and turn them all into EXP. That ought to let me level up enough to wipe the floor with them, right? Say, hey Siri, tell me the bad news, please. Tell me the bad news. The how and why are still unclear, but all of the guests gathered at the rink have left. You currently possess exactly pub keys. I don't know what that is. Hey, Siri, go to hell. Damn it, what's going on? How did this happen? Looks like there's plenty of crowd here. Umu, the best way to fight art is with art. Good day, everyone. Thank you for that hearty round of applause. Let me see. Your attention, please. I understand you are excited for the show, but this area is dangerous. For your own safety, we must ask you to leave at once. Of course, we do not ask this lightly. In return, allow me to present you with a gift easily on par with Lambda-Ryllis' performance. A serenade from yours truly. As you leave, I will regale you with a song. No, 10 songs. No. Enough songs to last 3 days and nights, or until you pass out from excitement. It worked. They all left in a rush. I must have truly gotten through to them. This is great. Now we won't have to worry about any bystanders getting hurt. It looked to me like they were running away in fright, but a closed mouth gathers no feet. Now you've done it. Oh yes, you've really done it this time. This part wasn't me, that was all Nero. I see. I guess I underestimated how powerful Nero's singing can be. The personal brand loyalty I'd built up, my fans' trust in me, all their passion and high hopes. Just knowing that all it took to make them forget that was one song only makes it sting that much more. Fine, I admit it. You win this one, okay? Honestly, I know I went a little too far with my hobby here, but is that so wrong? What's wrong with making figures? They're beautiful, right? In my book, there's no difference between figure skating and figure making. Umu. As one who enjoys making a nice sculpture, I understand how you feel. No matter how much others may dismiss our interests, we cannot help but like what we like. Don't you lump my beautiful figures in with your twisted... Oh, never mind. Right now, I want to hear from you, Lip. I didn't pick on you at all this time, right? So why did you do this to me? That's the only part of this I don't understand, and it's really grating on me. Fine, let me ask you this. Why Protea? Aren't I the one who's supposed to keep you safe? Who cares if you're a bad guy for this event? You still should have at least asked me. So she was just sulking all along? Whatever. I guess you're right. I shouldn't have bothered trying to spare your feelings. Part of me still can't believe that's why I lost. But it is what it is. However, your little pleasure cruise isn't over just yet, Chaldeans. Now that you've defeated me so thoroughly, you won't be satisfied until I get you back in at least one way. Katsushika Hokusai. This time, going to finish you off for good. One swimsuit swordmaster to another. Are you ready to fight me? Or should I say, are you ready to fight your own heart? Suram. Blunder-Ulis, you know earlier, when you were asking me what sort of pictures I wanna paint, and what kind of sword fighter I wanna be? You had it right. I still didn't really understand what being a swimsuit swordmaster was all about. I thought if you wanted to be the best sword fighter around, all you had to do was wear some armor and swing around some badass weapons. But all the rest of you've been going around dressing up however you like and doing whatever you please. At first, I thought that playfulness was the swimsuit swordmaster's major flaw. But I had it all wrong. We don't wear swimsuits cause it's summer. We wear swimsuits cause it makes us stronger sword fighters. Really? Yes, that's it, Katsushika Hokusai. You finally understand. My plan might be dashed like so much sea foam, but at least this takes care of your request to me, Musashi. I was so busy thinking about how I could look cool while swinging my swords that I never stopped to think about how I could also be artful. Why wear swimsuits in the first place? To show off how beautiful our own bodies are. If the swimsuit swordmasters are destined to be beautiful, it's no damn wonder I fell for ya so hard. I can just beat you with the sword, I also gotta beat you in beauty. That's what art's all about, right? So that's the conclusion you arrived at, It's a nice thought, but unfortunately, not one I can get behind. You're trying to be the best out of many possible bests, while I only care about myself being the best. Yeah, I bet. That's just the kind of woman you are. But there's only one way left to settle this. Not all swordswomen wear flowers, but every woman is prepared to bear them. I'm Katsushika Hokusai, the sword fighter clad in blossoms. Get ready. The Dragon Palace of the Sea has no need for flowers of land. This world is only big enough for one goddess, and you're looking at her. I am Lampterulis, the great tsunami that covers the land, and the embodiment of the sea's 7 elegies. Come, let us have a good clean fight.
ラスベガス水着剣豪七色勝負剣客花色羅車葛飾北斎対残酷スイムチュチュ謎のアルターエゴラムダいざ尋常に勝負
Swims A into 2. I don't think that's quite correct, but points for trying, I guess.
楽しませてくれますか？
Looks like a good start to me, though. Let us go all in then. Let's get those crits flowing. Please hit Hokusai once. Exactly as I planned. I'm not sure if that's gonna actually matter. The NP down. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, it did not matter in the slightest. So, there was apparently a mission for defeating 15 loved ones. Gotta love those extremely unclear goals like that. Like, nothing in the game is going to tell you which those are, so... Sorry you lost, Melt. What are you doing? Aren't you supposed to congratulate Hokusai here? Still, that's not to say I don't appreciate your consideration. That was a wonderful duel, and since we won, we've managed to get through Suiten Palace too, haven't we? Once again, we couldn't have done it without a lot of luck and the help of our capable allies. Nero, Lip, thank you both so much. You helped us out more than I can say. Oh, that is quite alright. This turned out to be quite a nice workout for me. Plus, I now have a new performer friend in Lambda. If you ever wish to have a battle of the arts, all you need to do is say the word. Please, Mel, just say no. I already had plenty of fun smashing Mel's hopes and dreams, so you don't have to thank me. Besides, the important thing is, I proved I'm still a better alter ego than Protea. Highly doubtful. So what are you gonna do now, Lambda? Start the Suiten Palace over again from scratch? Of course not. I've had quite enough of these sorts of slow and laborious plans. As long as you manage to keep winning, I don't see any need to stick my own neck out further. No, I'm just going to go back to being the prima donna I was born to be. I'll even help you all out too, though only a little. I still have my shows to do during the day after all. No thanks. With Totosama around, the last thing I need is another sea monster helping me out. I can understand that. After all, why bring in a tsunami when you already have a waterfall? But that's just how we artists are. If you aren't jealous of others, it means you don't have any room left to grow. So, let's just keep our real feelings bottled up and pretend to get along swimmingly, shall we? Is that it? I think that is it. Alright, that is just about 3 hours of streaming to cover for the third casino. I could do the next big chance quest really quickly if I wanted to, but I think I'll leave it for tomorrow. And I'm gonna be farming up to 93 million by tomorrow, I guess. So yeah, tomorrow... Casino de Rakuichi Rakusa. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna be done now. As usual, if there's anyone who isn't following me for, you know, good reason, you could maybe make a mistake and start following me instead. Yeah. Anyways, tomorrow, same bad time, same bad channel or something. Good night.